Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? How's everyone doing today? I'm Carlos. Welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about Chud. The guy that has that case going on. They want him for attempted murder and whatnot. Yeah, that guy, the guy that was, agitating people that were African, okay, pissing them off and waiting for them to do something to him so he could protect himself. But he's the one provoking the situation to make them mad. So we're going to be watching a video about that. It's only like 14 minutes long. And it's going to talk a little bit about a guy. So there's people that are backing this guy up. And it's kind of crazy that they're doing that. I think this is more of a situation where you just keep your mouth shut and watch, especially when it comes to someone doing racist comments. And he's saying he's allowed to say these things because of freedom of speech. But he's saying racist things to people that are black, right? To black people. And it's pissing them off, and someone went ahead and acted upon it, and dude Chud ended up shooting the black dude, and he lost his life, I believe, right? And Chud is over here facing charges for it now. It's just stupid to me, like you're gonna practice your freedom of speech like that, to knowingly that you wanted to hurt someone the whole time. Like you knew you wanted to go and hurt someone by carrying a gun on you and saying and doing things to people that are going to piss them off. And when they act on the things that you say and then turn around and you go and shoot them, it's not right. It's not okay. So this video is going to break it down a little bit more and explain about someone that is backing up the man that I am explaining to you guys. The dude's name is Myron.
Is getting some heavy backlash right now for seemingly defending and sticking up for Chud. Myron said a lot that pissed off a lot of people. Now, one of the things that Myron said that really had people upset and pissed was when Myron centered the feelings of white racists in a conversation about black people being victimized.
Chud the Builder is saying and doing what a lot of people in America wish they can. That's tough. I get it. Some of you like to hear that. Some of you guys are mad about that, but there's a reason why he's had a meteoric rise over the past year. People are tired of Do I gotta be the one? We're tired of you chimpanzee, orangutan, ape. We're tired of y'all, man. No one wants to live around y'all. No one wants to go to Atlanta. No one wants to get on Spirit Airlines. No one wants to get on any budget airline and deal with you. Nobody wants to go into a gas station where they say we accept EBT and SNAP. Nobody wants to date black women because they're fat and loud. The average black woman's 187 pounds. Like, do I gotta put out for you, dumbass? You can't read ABC 1, 2, 3. Nobody wants to be around you, monkeys. Sorry.
Nah, that's if you get foul. All right, so I feel like when it comes to people doing stuff like this, like he just wants to throw himself in the whole situation. He wants his name to be mixed up and stirred in the pot, and that's exactly what he's getting, We got Flacco over here making a video on this guy talking about the things that he did, right? And it's basically giving him what he wants. He wants people to talk about him. I didn't even know who Myron was till this day. The guy that we're seeing ranting, also being somewhat racist, right? He's stating his opinion on how he feels that basically Chud is practicing his freedom of speech, right? But it's just not okay the way he is practicing it. It's not cool. And Myron is sitting here backing him up and also saying somewhat, like full, not even somewhat. I feel like he's being racist, but then again, I could be wrong. But tell me what you see when you look at this.
You're probably the monkey.
This is a conversation about
he's saying monkeys.
Racist white man going up to random black people in public, calling them the N-word unprovoked for no reason whatsoever outside of he wanted to hurt black people.
He did.
A conversation about somebody looking to hurt black people, we're not discussing how black people feel about this, how traumatic this could be towards black people, how traumatic the experience was for that woman and her little kids in the grocery store when Chud was calling them chimps. We don't discuss the feelings of black people and how we feel.
And that's also another thing that he was doing, going up to people that are black and pissing them off, okay? And then when they start acting mad, he was saying that they're chimping out. Oh, look at this person. Oh, they're chimping out. Look at them. Like, he's doing it. He's really trying to get under their skin and trying to get a reaction out of them. And like I said, he was trying to get a reaction to the point to where he could kill someone. He wanted to kill someone. That was his plan. He wanted someone to try to act upon what his actions, what he is doing, so he could pull that gun out and shoot someone. Like it's all planned. Like I know it. I don't know. Like that's what I see when I see this situation. Dude had it all planned.
But the conversation quickly pivot to how black people should make cultural concessions and placate to racist white people in hopes to soothe out their resentment against us so they don't call us the N-word in public. And
All right, and also the way that I feel about any type of race, black people, Indian, Mexicans, white, you know, I'm Mexican and I'm white, and I have Native American in me. I also have Japanese, okay? But look at the color I came out. I'm literally white, all right? But I'm also Japanese, like I said, American, Indian, Mexican, and white. I'm all these different races, right? So the way I feel about racism and how people are like towards black people, I think is messed up. I don't really believe in when it comes to colors with humans. Like, we're all just made different. Some of us came out black, some of us came out white, some of us came out brown. That's life, you know. It's a miracle that we're even here. God put us here. God didn't put us here to hate one another, you know. We're all God's children. We're put here on this earth, you know. It's like we're given life, and it's up to us what we want to do with life. And it's just like it just pisses me off when people think that they're better than somebody just because of the color of their skin. That, like, it just sounds dumb. Like, oh, I'm better than you because my skin's white. Like, just imagine telling someone that, how childish that sounds. I don't like you because I'm white and you're a different color. Like, it sounds dumb, right? So just imagine that, how people that are racist, like, they literally thinking in their heads, I don't like this person because of the color that they are. It don't make sense.
I'm saying that's out of line. These people didn't just start hating us and calling us the N-word in 2026. They was calling us the N-word in the 40s, homie, when our family structure was intact, when our marriage rates was close to 70%. What was the excuse then? When people need a reason to hate black people? They've never had.
Said racist people need a reason to hate black people.
When did racist people need a reason to hate black people? They've never had a reason to. They've done it regardless. Now, again,
and I don't understand why.
Disagreeing respectfully, and hopefully me and Myron can have this conversation in person or over the internet. But, yo, like, was black folks too rowdy in the 40s where they told us we couldn't sit, you know, in the front of the bus? Was our culture too rowdy when they told us we couldn't go to the same schools as them?
Right.
Was our culture just too violent when they told us we couldn't drink at the same water fountain as them? When did they ever need a reason
crazy,
to just,
right?
like,
you can't drink out this water fountain right here because your skin color. You can't sit in front of the bus. You got to go to the back because your skin color. I'm better than you because my skin color is light tone. Like where did anyone ever come up with that? It's stupid, okay? It's retarded.
As far as I know, bro, like Chud, Nick Fuentes, and the other racists using the actions of very few black people, the overwhelming minority of black people, to discriminate against the entire group, right? That's not a good enough reason. I can understand if Myron was covering a story where black people were the antagonists and he was telling black people, hey, stop picking them. But he's covering a story where a guy walked up to random black people minding their business and called them the N-word with the hard R. So in this situation, in that scenario, how could have those people behaved better? Right, for Chud not to call them the N-word. What, like should they have not came outside that day? Should they have, I don't know, seen Chud walking towards them and walked in traffic to avoid Chud? Like, what could those innocent black people have done for Chud not to call them the N-word with the hard R?
Because I'll tell you this, the black people that are intelligent aren't going to be offended by what I'm saying. They know what I'm saying is true. There's a reason why dark Dominicans sit there and say, I don't know black, Bobby. There's a reason why dark Puerto Ricans know that too. I know black, Bobby. There's a reason why African I know black. You guys have a bad reputation. You guys have bad stereotypes that follow you. And unfortunately, a lot of you adhere to the stereotypes. Whether it's Waka Flocka pimping out over Jake Paul agreeing that there's a problem or he wants to be able to do blackface because Drewski can openly do white face.
The next thing that people were really pissed off at Myron for don't have much to do with what he said per se, but what he platformed. Now, he brought on this defense attorney to tell us how innocent Chud is and how Chud can beat us, which is fine. He's an attorney. He's a lawyer. That's his right. But he starts off the conversation with black folks' name in his mouth. Now, he starts off by trying to make this comparison between bonds that black dudes get and Chud's bond, as if, like, black people get some type of preferential treatment from the justice system and Chud got it tough. If you're starting off an argument for Chud by making a premise that black people are treated fairly or even privileged by the justice system, you're out of your mind. And that's just, there's nothing but empirical data and evidence to prove that black people are not given privileges by the justice system. That black people are unfairly persecuted disproportionately.
So he got a $1.25 million bail. I know he has a GoFundMe. I think he has enough to probably post the bail because I think he's got to post 10% or whatever.
I doubt it.
Well, sorry.
No, it's going to be it'll be more than so a normal bail. You're right, it's 10%. But when the exposure for the bail bondsman is this high, they want 10% as their fee.
Yeah,
and then they want collateral for the rest.
Gotcha.
So
put up a house.
They
or something.
won't take your house, but they'll ask you to put up your house. Right?
Gotcha.
So whenever like you bail someone out of jail, right? Usually, say if it's 100,000, they want you to pay 10%, so it'll be 10,000. They get them out, but they want you to put your house up behind it just in case you don't pay it. And I find that crazy that people get in such desperate situations. Like, if someone goes to jail, right? It's like you landed yourself there. You knew what you was doing. All right, like if you have the money to go home, or if you have family that actually has the money, then go home. But if you're gonna make your mom or someone you know you love put up their house, and they could possibly end up losing the house because you end up not wanting to pay the bail, that sucks for them. You know, it does suck.
Oh, okay. So we went.
By the way, this is not an insane. I mean, it's a very high bond. I've seen it before in murder cases, attempted murder cases. I know one of the gripe that's in the community is that they see black suspects commit worse crimes, not attempted murder, but literally murder, literally assassination, and get like a $200,000 bail. That's one of the legitimate grievances I talked about at the start of our show today. This is a real concern. This should not be happening.
This conversation is rooted in racism. It's just this. It's the comfortability of being a part of the oppressor class, that when you see somebody who look like yourself being treated fairly or the same as the oppressed, you get uncomfortable because no, that's not supposed to happen. He's white. What he meant to say is he's white. What business they have treating him like how they treat black people? Because black people bills and bonds on average are $14,000 higher than white defendants for the same charges. Black felons, right, are 25% more likely to be held during pretrial than white defendants for the same crimes. So black people under no circumstances are receiving privileges by the justice system. That's just a lie, right? Like even the most bold racists don't got the audacity and the courage to say something like that out loud because it's just not true. It's false. But they're presenting this argument to somehow make Chud like the victim. I think I even heard Myron say that Chud being arrested is like a political arrest, right? That Chud being arrested is them trying to send a message. Yo, Chud got arrested because he committed a crime. Simple as that.
You have a controversial streamer that's known for calling black people. Okay. He just recently got arrested for not paying a tab. He got interviewed by the FBI. Right? As you guys know, the FBI had some questions for him about the Goyim Defense League and asking him questions about handsome truth and whatever. Took his devices, whatever. But the bottom line is this. The district attorney's office there and the county sheriff's office doesn't want to deal with the backlash if they don't make an arrest based on who this guy is. So you guys best believe, I hate to say this, it is a politically charged arrest. There's an enormous amount of pressure on them to arrest him and then push it to a grand jury. Because everyone wants to be able to say, we tried. And you guys also need to understand, probable cause is not a high standard. Probable cause when it comes to the state and the county is very low. Okay, we're not talking about a federal case here. We're talking about a state case. And we're talking about a state case with an individual, right, that's nationally known, is provocative, and he's provocative on one of the most divisive topics in America, which is race relations. So I'll be honest with y'all, I kind of knew he was going to get arrested from the rip. I was like, ain't no way they're not going to arrest him.
You're going to have a hard time convincing anybody that police officers in Montgomery County in Tennessee wanted to do black folks a favor. That's like a non-starter for most people. Like, that's not even a possibility. Now, what did happen is, I think the police officers, they watched the footage and they see somebody who essentially premeditated this. Somebody who strategically antagonized a conflict, antagonized a situation.
Yep.
After saying on social media that the grand
antagonizing it, trying to make it happen. Like he's literally
his goal was to kill
exactly his goal. Look, listen.
After saying strategically,
listen to this part.
Antagonize a conflict, antagonize a situation.
Strategically antagonize a situation.
After saying on social media that the grand finale and his goal was to kill a black person and leave him dead on the pavement and get away with it.
See, now that's messed up. Like I said from the beginning, he had a plan. He literally wanted to hurt someone. He left his house and his plan every day when he was walking around outside trolling people in a very disrespectful way. His goal was to try to take someone out the game.
Somebody strategically created an environment to shoot and kill somebody.
Yeah.
Right? But his aim was just bad. And he hit them but didn't kill them.
Okay, so
the video
the dude didn't lose his life. I said earlier in the beginning of the video because I haven't really been following the situation too much, but just enough to know a little bit. Okay, I know that he had shot someone, Chud, the builder. Okay, and he's in this situation now.
Oh, that the video showed, man, Chud was already ready to kill somebody, right at the very conception of this, like this agreement or this argument.
I'm on set initial bond at 1.25 million.
So we just got a hold of an arrest warrant.
1.25 million. So if someone comes up with $125,000. If someone comes up with $125,000, who knows? Will they come up with it? Are they going to bail him out? Who knows? If they get $125,000, then he could get out of jail. But there probably will have to be a house put up.
Reveals new details, including the name of the man that he got into an altercation with and is alleged to have shot. That he's facing this very serious charge of attempted murder. That other man has been identified by Montgomery County officials as Joshua Fox. We also got a narrative here within the affidavit. They gave a lot more details into what happened outside of that Montgomery County courthouse on Wednesday. Officers noted that they watched surveillance video, and in that video, they saw that this started out as a verbal fight that Etherly turned toward Fox and then reached for his firearm, and then a physical fight ensued. Etherly, according to this affidavit, then shot Fox multiple times. Fox was then airlifted over to Vanderbilt Hospital where he underwent emergency surgery. Now,
obviously, y'all already know this because I told y'all what was on the video, right? Because, again, I got eyewitnesses who was there, who watched everything and told me, right?
That's wild. This dude, like, you really have connections. When you run a channel like Poetic Flacco here, see, Poetic Flacco has a channel where he covers a lot of situations, a lot of drama, a lot of controversial situations. Okay, so he covers all that. So with him covering that, I'm sure people do reach out to him and hit him up and saying like, hey, I have this that happened. I have footage of this or that happened. Do you want it? Blah, blah, blah. Who knows? Maybe they might even work out like a cash deal to you know what I'm saying, to get the footage. But what I'm trying to say is when you have a channel like this, man, you got a lot of people probably trying to reach out to you to throw you some footage or give you some information on something because they was actually there, which is very good to have because you're going to have that before anyone else has, and you're going to put it on the internet and get the views.
As well as footage, right? So y'all already know this, but this is new information to people who don't watch this channel. Chud told the police officers, you know, and in the audio that he was walking away, that he walked up to them saying, hey, how's your day going? They told him off. He was walking away. And then Joshua Fox told him, hey, don't be doing all that chimping stuff. I got PTSD. And then he didn't say nothing back. He just kept walking, and Joshua Fox ran over to him and beat him up. That was Chud's statement to the police officers. I told you from day one that was a lie because I already seen the footage and I got people who was there who witnessed everything from their window. What took place, as you guys just heard, in more context, Chud seen two black guys minding their business. He walked up to the black guys minding their business, start hurling slurs at them. They told Chud, hey, man, I got PTSD. Don't be doing that. Chud turned and then turned around and said, or what? Or what? Pulled out his gun. Pointed his gun at Joshua Fox. That's where self-defense goes out the window. You pull out your gun. Well, now you're brandishing, right? So far, Joshua Fox has not hit you. Now you are when you pull out your gun, after calling someone now you're brandishing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's going to screw you over right there, boy. You done made a mistake pulling out that gun, man, especially after you're the one that, you know, how would I say, aggravated the situation. Antagonizing.
You can't claim self-defense. You already assaulted him. You are brandishing at him. Now, Joshua Fox hitting you after you pull out your gun, he felt like his life was in danger. He got a self-defense case. So that's why everybody talking about, no, it's not self-defense at all. He antagonized the conflict, walked over to him, pulled out his gun and brandished it, and this man who felt like his freaking life was at risk did what he had to do. He hit Chud and then reached for the gun.
But it does happen. I mean, George Zimmerman had a multi-million-dollar bond. Kyle Rittenhouse had a multi-million-dollar bond. And is it because they're white guys? Yeah, maybe because it's a politically charged event. In Zimmerman's case, a racially charged event. Yeah, is that right? No, it's not right. But they're allowed to do this. I mean, frankly, I would expect. I think maybe. So this is a two-stage process right now for Chud. So right now what he's got is bond. There's bond and there's bail. So bail is often a kind of technical process where like reports are filed.
I love when people expose themselves. This dude is a professional and he's filled with microaggressions. Employ him at your own risk if you're black. Employ this racist at your own risk if you're black, okay? Employ him. Chud was out on multiple active bonds. He was in the middle of multiple active cases. And, he caught an attempted murder charge. What do you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen? Somebody who came on social media and said he planned on doing this. You think the judge was going to deem Chud not a flight risk, not a danger to society? Man, all right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
How the hell are you not going to give him a flight risk after he shot somebody? And knowing what happened and how it went down, you literally know that he was basically assaulting the people in a way, using his racism towards them. And like I said already, like you heard in the video, he was wanting them to do something about it so he could pull the gun out. And he wants to claim self-defense, but at this point, it's like you're the one that made this happen. You're the one that started the situation, right? But only the court's going to let us know what's really going to happen at the end of it all.
You guys think about this, man? I don't like it. I'm going to contact Myron and try to see, man, if we can set this up for you guys, man. Because I do feel like I could change his mind. I could change his mind, man. I don't feel like I just don't feel like these arguments can really withstand an interrogation about me. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Y'all think Chud is being treated unfairly? Let me know, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out why I think Adrian Broner needs help immediately before somebody gets hurt badly. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about.
Damn, dude, what? I'm telling you, this dude, Poetic Flacco, he knows all the drama. I don't know where he gets all his information from. Like I said, people know him. He started his YouTube channel. I like what Poetic Flacco does with his channel. Like, I don't know. He just updates you on certain stuff, like just things going on in the world. And look, he's getting paid from it. Look at his views every day. He's dropping multiple videos, if not more than one, then something, right? Like, look at 3 days ago, dropped 4. Boom, 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 boom. 200,000, 89,000, 102,000, 92K. 2 days ago, boom. He drops like 4 videos a day, and he's grinding. Like, is he? I'm curious to know if Poetic Flacco is filming these and editing them him damn self, because if he is working. He's grinding hard, man. He's probably sitting there all day making YouTube videos at home. I wouldn't doubt it, and he's being successful at it. Look at him. I like to see this type of work. He's making bread. All right, you guys. Well, that's going to wrap the video up. Let me know what you think about the situation with Chud the Builder. Let me know if you think, the system is treating him fair, or if they should be going harder or what. I don't know. But that's going to wrap the video up. Shout out Poetic Flacco. The original video will be tagged down below in the description. So if you guys definitely want to go and check that out, I would definitely go and do it, okay? Goodbye. Peace out. Gone. Good riddance. Take care of yourself. Bye.